Hello and welcome to CMCTV Talent. I am Bosco da Costa.
My name is Daniela Pregosa, and today's band are not afraid to address tough political issues.
Recorded live in Toronto.
This is CMCTV Talent.
They are a Toronto-based power trio with a fresh take on modern punk rock. They advocate for a fairer and more sustainable world through their music.
They are very political and are not afraid of it. With the motto, "Silence is violence," they are
Cruel Hope!
Doctor, can't you check my head? Seems I've come down with the kiss of existential dread. I've tried meditation, therapy. All this modern medicine's just not working for me. I ask myself every day, is how I'm feeling a sign of the times for mental instability? I know there's a million ways to treat the symptoms. Why won't you save in arms? 'Cause living underneath the sky is always always got me thinking I'm not sick, I'm just sick of it. Can't you check my heart? 'Cause every time I read the news, I swear it falls apart. So I just put my phone away, watch office reruns on replay. Maybe I need a self-care day, but I've got all these bills to pay. I know there's a million ways to treat the symptoms. Why won't you save in the arms? 'Cause living underneath the sky is always always got me thinking I'm not sick. I'm depressed if I know the only reason that I'm sad is I'll never get to live the life I know my parents had. Am I anxious if I tell you that what occupies my mind is fires that burn our forests down or rising global tides? Am I paranoid for saying shady hands are pulling strings? Wealthy order grew so much I'm pedophile things. Can you reach a diagnosis? Can you sell me a quick fix? You already know I'm not sick, I'm just sick of it. We're all out to bring the ship's about to sink. Maybe this is not hope, or maybe it's time to think. Could there be a better way? Can we learn from yesterday, or are we doomed to die buried in mistakes we didn't make? How dare you think that you can fix me, when what's messed up is reality? And I know there's a million ways to treat the symptoms. Why won't you save in the arms? 'Cause living underneath the sky is always falling, got me thinking I'm not sick. I'm depressed, but I know yes, I know just how to treat the symptoms. If I tell you that what occupies my mind, fires that burn up for a sound of rising over time. Tell my paranoid to say, hands up on the strength. work. I'm solved by things. I don't think that makes me sick. I'm just sick of it.
Wow! Crow Hope here on CMCTV Talent. Oh my gosh, your music is electrifying. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. It's really an honor to be here.
All right, would you like to introduce yourselves? So I'm gonna call over the drummer here so we can have everybody together. You stay here with us or with them? Okay, beautiful. So would you like to introduce yourselves?
So my name's Liam. I'm obviously the singer and guitar player for Cruel Hope. This is our drummer, Colin.
Hi, my name's Colin. Happy to be here. Great to play.
Amazing.
And this is...
How's it going? I'm Paul, playing bass in Cruel Hope.
And amazing. And your songs tend to be very, very political.
Yeah, well, I mean, this whole band started during COVID. Like, I started writing songs as a way to kind of express like my feelings about what was going on, and that was really a tumultuous time for all sorts of things. Like, COVID really showed a lot of like class inequalities, a lot of like how one phenomenon can impact different people so differently. And there were other things going on there too. There was the murder of George Floyd and the sort of the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement, and all of these things really showing the inequalities in the world. So I felt the need to write songs about what was happening around me. You know, it wasn't a time for just kind of happy songs to forget about what's going on in the world. It was a time for songs that say something and, you know, tell people that they're not alone in feeling upset about what's going on around them, right?
And were you always interested in this topic, political issues, or this was something that was awakening with you?
Yeah, I wouldn't
during
say
the
I was
COVID?
always interested in these issues, but definitely like leading up to COVID, I was getting more into like environmentalism as well. Like seeing, like I'd had some tough work experiences as well that really opened my eyes to like, you know, the struggles of like working in a job that treats you unfairly and how biased laws are towards employers. And then as well with COVID and seeing that multiplied, right? Like seeing essential workers, or what were branded as essential workers, like dragged into unsafe working conditions, forced to choose between, you know, jeopardizing their health and jeopardizing their ability to pay their rent and their bills. Like that really was a radicalizing experience for me, and, you know, came out in these songs.
Amazing,
Wonder.
I love that. And you have a very, very interesting motto that's actually on your guitar. I think Mauro can actually show it. So, silence is violence.
And is
Would you like to
sentence-
elaborate a little bit about that?
Speaks volumes.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, firstly, it's a catchy rhyme, which is an important thing, and, you know, as a songwriter. But really, more deeply than that, it's about the fact that like apathy is itself a form of violence, right? I mean, there was a lot of criticism, and especially like going back to 2020, the Black Lives Matter movement, there's a lot of criticism of how disruptive these uprisings were, and, you know, referring to those as especially violent, you know, events. And that ignores the fact that standing by and doing nothing is itself complicit in the violence, right? I mean, that's what allowed the death of George Floyd, and that's what's allowing, you know, the death of our planet. That's what's allowing employers to take advantage of their employees. It's what's allowing landlords to take advantage of their tenants. Like all of these things, it's because good people that could make a difference stand by and do nothing, right?
And I can tell you have a very, very strong sense of responsibility.
Yes.
Why
yeah,
so?
absolutely. I mean, I think we all should. I think really it's up to us to make the change that we need to see right now. Like we're watching living conditions in Canada and in the US get steadily worse, and, you know, times getting steadily scarier. And if we want that to change, we can't wait for
Someone
somebody
else
to step in and save us. We have to stand up for ourselves and make that difference.
It's almost like a call for action.
That's exactly what it is, yes.
Amazing.
And where do you find your inspiration?
Increasingly just the news. You know,
Really?
the more, like every time something, you know, distressing happens, a lot of times that becomes a song because, you know, it affects me and I feel upset about it, and that's like I
That gives
channel
you
that
fuel.
into. Yes, exactly. That's
it's how I process a lot of those emotions myself. Like, it's really difficult. And actually, this first song we played, I'm Not Sick, talks about how difficult it is to deal with like the anxiety and depression that comes with living in such a stressful world. And for me, that's how I do that. I, put it into words, I put it into music, and then I,
What a beautiful way to put things in.
I love that. So please don't go anywhere, because right after the break, we have more Cruel Hope right here on CMCTV Talent.
Please stay with us. And welcome back to CMCTV Talent.
We have Cruel Hope today with us, and the next song you're performing is The World is Ending, and I'm Not Taking It Well.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, I mean, the title says most of it. It's a bit of a mouthful. But yeah, I mean, again, it's about watching things get worse, right? And trying to deal with that. And, it touches on things like, how connected we are through social media, but how that's not really the greatest thing sometimes. Like, it can make you feel even more isolated, and it can expose you to this,
yes.
Unstoppable tide of distressing information. It pokes fun as well at the death of Twitter in the bridge.
Now
you guys
X.
can listen out for that.
Now X.
Exactly,
X.
right? And so, but it's really just, it's kind of ironic because it's a very like happy sounding pop punk tune, but with very like, existentially depressing lyrics, which I thought was kind of a funny way to express those feelings.
All right, so this is The World is Ending, and I'm Not Taking It Well by Cruel Hope right here on
CMCTV Talent.
Okay, I'm a mess, burned out and depressed. It feels like I'm stuck in hell. Face down on a mattress, sobbing like an actress. I don't know if you can tell. The world is ending, and I'm not taking it well. Let the shine go. And we fall asleep at night. Feels like 1 second I've just closed my eyes and then picked up to the right. I miss my nightmares. These days it seems like reality is scarier than the first of all my dreams. But if you ask me how I'm doing, I'll just say okay. Okay, I'm a mess, burned out and depressed. It feels like I'm stuck in hell. Face down on a mattress, sobbing like an actress. I don't know if you can tell that. Try to be an optimist through every fresh apocalypse is tough. I tell the world is ending and I'm not taking it well. Where does the time go? When we fall asleep at night, feels like 1 second I've just closed my eyes and I wake up to the light. I miss my nightmares. 'Cause these days it seems like reality is scarier than the worst of all my dreams. But if you ask me how I'm doing, I'll just say okay. Okay, I'm a mess, burned out and depressed. It feels like I'm stuck in hell. Face down on a mattress, sobbing like an actress. I don't know if you can tell that. Try to be an optimist through every fresh apocalypse is tough. I tell the world is ending and I'm not taking it well. Too early to explore the galaxies, but just too late to be a pirate sailing across the high seas. But count yourself lucky, my friend, 'cause you showed up just in time to watch your leaders lie on TV while their cronies rob you blind. If you told me it would end like this, without a whisper or a scream, but with one last laugh and think he's mocked by a final Twitter meme, I can't tell you if I would have laughed, if I would have cried, but I guess it would be easier to pretend that I'm fine, 'cause if you ask me how I'm doing, I'll just say okay, I'm a mess, burned out and depressed. It feels like I'm stuck in hell. Face down on a mattress, sobbing like an actress. I don't know if you can tell that. Trying to be an optimist through every fresh apocalypse is tough act to sell. The world is ending and I'm not taking you well. Taking you out.
Fantastic, guys.
Wow, incredible.
Amazing.
And you know what? Please don't go anywhere, because right after the break, we have more Crew Hope right here on CMCTV Talent.
Don't go anywhere.
And welcome back to CMCTV Talent. We
With
have
Crew Hope
today with us. And the next song you're performing, Pestilence. Would you like to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, so Pestilence, it's kind of, it presents an analogy of like a spreading disease or like a plague, referring to kind of like the misinformation and like sort of propaganda that we're all subjected to these days, like in particular, like American viewpoints around, you know, like repressive religious perspectives and all that kind of thing. And so, yeah, it just uses a lot of imagery around, you know, plagues, pestilence. It's kind of how this is overtaking and, you know, killing society in a way, like as would an actual plague.
Amazing. Thank you so much. So this is Pestilence by Crew Hope right here
on CMCTV Talent.
Somewhere between the lies we tell ourselves and the truth so we can't face, we've manufactured a calamity that's consuming the human race. Tell me, where will you go? Where will you hide from this self-inflicted genocide? Because it's far too late now to turn the tide. Pestilence trails over the blackened skies and barren plains, striking down the few who still remain. Poor rich, we can struggle, die the same. There's no one left to blame. Pestilence train. Somewhere between the falling deity and the rising ape, we wandered into our own living hell, from which there's no escape. What will it take for us to realize the leeches wither once the host has died? We're falling through the cracks as our world divides. Pestilence train. chest. It's like a virus taking over every breath, seeping like poison into everything you see, sinking its roots into the soul that you believe. Pestilence reigns over the blackened skies and barren plains, striking down the few who still remain. Poor, rich, weak and strong all die the same. There's no one left to blame. Pestilence reigns.
Wow!
Whoa!
Wow! Crew Hope here on CMCTV Talent.
Triple wow.
Electrifying. Electrifying. Thank you so much for coming. And before you perform your very last song, would you like to share your social media,
How can your
websites?
How can your fans interact with you, listen to you?
Yeah, absolutely. So anyone interested can find us on Instagram. We're cruel_hope, and that's where we're definitely the most active. If you enjoy what you're hearing, shoot us a message there. We're always happy to hear from people that are connecting with our music, knowing that we're not alone in feeling these things that we're expressing up here. And yeah, listen to us on Spotify as well. Everything you've heard today is on there. And yeah, you can find us on Facebook as well. And of course, most importantly, if you're in the Greater Toronto area, we're playing shows constantly. Come out, say hi. There's no way to experience this music like experiencing it live. So come hang out. It's always a great time.
That's right.
And the last song you're performing, Simple Man, what is it about?
Yeah, so Simple Man is really a song about trying to live the way that we've been told to live, right? The way that worked for past generations, following the advice of our parents, etc., and discovering that like that doesn't really work anymore. You know, the paths to success and upwards mobility and all of those things that worked for them don't exist anymore in this world. And so, you know, the chorus being, "I'm just a simple man living in complicated times," speaks to that. You know, it used to be straightforward. If you did a certain set of activities, you received a certain result, and it's no longer that way. And I feel like a lot of my friends and myself struggle with that every day. So I wanted to express that in song.
I can definitely
I find that
relate
brilliant.
to that. I
Yes,
think,
yes,
yeah,
we had
can
the-
all.
we were connecting,
It's very
weren't we?
relatable, very relatable. So this is Simple Man by Cruel Hope, and see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
This what you wanted to be. Another jaded soul. Just one more cog in the big machine. Never quite in control. When you go wrong, you always fall. So where they let you gave your sweat, you cried, you bled, but you can feel your hope dissolving into the dread. You're not getting ahead. I'm just a simple man, living in complicated times. No master plan, just trying to survive. I know you don't want to fight. You're not the only one. But will you stand for what you know is right? Do what must be done. Because when they come for us, bound, stay on the battle drums. If we can stand our ground, we'll overcome. 'Cause this is it. Our time has finally come. Yeah, this is our day in the sun. I'm just a simple man, living in complicated times. No master plan, just trying to survive. I've come to understand, but he's gonna save us now. It's time that we took back our lives.
Take back our life. Take back our life.
Take